Welcome back, Brickmaniacs. We're down here at the GHQ store where I'm being joined by Dan Siskin because we have a pretty special Restocks video coming your way this week. We're not going to start with what it is right exactly away, but we'll get to that later, so stay tuned for that. First of all, we have some awesome restocks to go over because production's been killing it, and so we're keeping our shelves nice and full. Like we said, going forward, we are going to try to let you know some of the kits that are being retired and not coming back, and so the Abrams, well, it will be restocked through 2020. This is the final batch for 2019, so it is now back, and it is the last time around for 2019.
It is back in stock, and also, just so you know, it does not come with a figure, but we do have a restock of the modern U.S. tanker figure.
Right, so you can get as many as you want. You don't have to just have one. You know?
Well, as many as we built.
as many as you want to pick up and cram in there. It can be transporting other tankers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then we also have so the Easy 8. Itself is back as well, along with that Hollywood add-on pack. The Hollywood add-on pack is going to be retired at the end of 2019, and there's only one more restock of this coming around, and that won't be until, well, pretty much right up at Christmas. So these will definitely be going fast.
If you want to get one of these for the holidays, you got to order it now.
Yes.
The next batch will be after the holidays.
Right. This is your restock chance, and plus, I mean, this is it's just an iconic kit, so you got to get your hands on it while you can. Yep. And once again, the tank itself is back along with that add-on pack, so both are available.
You're looking at both right now. This is the base model Easy 8 Sherman, and with the Hollywood add-on pack, which has tons of extras. You get not only the 5 guys, the crewmen, but you get all the logs, all the crates, all the cargo and stuff that's sitting on it. It's pretty intense.
I mean, it's awesome that it references the movie itself too, but also just the fact that it kind of it's like an add-on pack that makes your tank looks like it's been in country for several years.
Yeah.
that's really what's cool.
It's a survivor.
Okay, so then we also have the 2 centimeter flak revealing 38 cannon, which is back.
So yep, that's the
fun little mini kit.
Little anti-aircraft gun. This is it is an awesome little kit. This is fully functional. You basically, I mean, it does everything but actually shoot, right?
Tons of cool little connections. Got that printed bullseye piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool. There's actually room for 3 minifigures on there, believe it or not, even though it's kind of a little compact kit. But that's how many it would take. So they have
just like the real thing.
This is the Pack 43, also on this list. This one will also be retired at the end of 2019.
That's a pretty sweet kit. There's some custom actual elements on here. We did custom tires for it. Has a custom muzzle brake. This is basically the gun that was in the Tiger. This is the full version of it. Turned into an anti-tank gun. It is, you can fold it up and transport it. It does have actually, you can see it here. It's stuck onto the leg, but under the tail. But basically, that's the towing hook that you basically fold the whole thing up. Put it together.
Towed behind your SDKFZ 251, right?
It would be probably a SDKFZ 7.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's a big artillery tractor. But that's it. Sweet weapon. If you were driving in one of these, you'd really not want to encounter one of these.
Yeah, I can understand that that armor wasn't quite equipped to handle something as massive as that. But hopefully you get on them before they get too many on you. And then the last kit we have returning is the Messerschmitt BF109, which is also retiring at the end of 2019. So definitely one to get your hands on as well, because it's the most iconic plane of the Luftwaffe.
I'm not sure. This probably isn't. Yeah, it's probably not the last batch, but it's close. So
right.
Again, if you want to get one before the holidays, this is going to be your time to get it. If you wait, you might be able to get one at the end of the year. But I wouldn't hold out for it, and they will sell out really quick either way. One thing I should point out is this piece right here has some amazing printing on it. Every time they produce a batch of these, I'm just absolutely floored by how cool that printing piece is. That is our UV printing. It's super awesome how they're able to do that. That is like bulletproof. It will not scratch. You won't be able to get it off. And of course, you do get this fancy German late war pilot. So this is like a 1944-ish era late war Messerschmitt. We will be replacing it next year with a Battle of Britain version. So last chance to get a late war aircraft from us, German aircraft, so Luftwaffe airplane.
Much more exciting announcements about the revamp of those aircraft to come. Then we also have a couple of minifigures back and stuff. Obviously, the minifigure of the month is the 1993 U.S. Army Ranger from the Battle of Mogadishu. So that's totally awesome.
That's the final batch. So what we have in stock right now, there will not be more. This is only being made this month.
Right.
So this is the minifigure of the month. And we just got the last of them from the print shop. So
Okay.
when they're gone, you can look on the site and see how many there are. They're going to go quick. We've already, I mean, up to this point, we've sold more than half of the 1,000 that we had scheduled.
Sure.
And that's all that's left. So
Okay.
they're going to go quick. If you have the Black Hawk and want to recreate your own Black Hawk down scene, you're going to need these guys. This is the ideal figure.
So, and like we've said with the minifigures of the month, they are available for that month, and then we'll be done for the foreseeable future. So make sure you get your hands on that, because that has been popular so far. A couple of other figures we have back as well is the World War II U.S. Navy sailor in dress whites, and then also the U.S. Navy sailor in dungarees. So those are back as well.
They're back. We haven't had them for quite a while. So if you've been to the GHQ store, you've seen the USS Missouri here. These are the figures that we have all over the deck.
Right.
So the one side where they're at their battle stations, this guy, they actually have the K-Pop life jackets over their uniform. And then of course the dress whites on the surrender side of the USS Missouri.
Both really iconic looking minifigs, and then obviously coming back in kind of that the classic Lego yellow, in case that's what you like with your mods, is the real classic look.
These are old Brickmania figures. These are from like the early days. I don't even think we've stocked these figures in over a year now. So it's just been like one of those things people have asked, and like we pushed it off because we have all these newer, cooler figures. But we finally were going through the list, going down and say, okay, these have been requested. We're gonna get them out. We do listen to what you guys request. It's just sometimes the queue to get stuff to get printed. We can only print 4 or 5 figures a week,
right?
And we have 400 figures.
Well, and if you look at the comparison between the printing we do now and the printing we did back then, obviously these take a lot more time to produce now compared to our current
Hence they
abilities.
cost like twice as much.
Well, that's the work that goes into them. So, but yeah, and we try to bring those back, and especially for the holidays and whatnot. We do listen to your requests. We promise. We're moving as fast as we can.
Right. We're not a huge company. It's a small group that's doing this.
So before we get to our big announcement, we have a couple of smaller announcements. One is that Nebraska Brick Days is the 23rd and the 24th. That is the only other non-retail location where you can sign up for the SR71. Plus, he's going to be there, and there's going to be a bunch of new Brickmania releases and whatnot, so make sure to swing by our booth and check that out.
Right.
The other Blackbird Friday related things going on is the weekend events at all of our retail locations. That'll be from the 29th through the 2nd of December. Make sure to check out our blog for kind of information about what's going on all the different locations, and then also just kind of the specials throughout the entire weekend.
Right, we're doing something called the 12.
Literally my next point we were getting to is we have
deals,
the 12 holiday deals under $50. And so we'll have 2 per week, right?
2 per week. So we typically will have a Monday restock email and a Thursday new release video episode. So that's the way it's been going. I mean, that's the unofficial title. Those aren't actually what we call them. But look, twice a week we'll be announcing a new deal. The deal will run, there's 12 of them back to back. So we'll start one today. It'll end when the next one is announced.
Which will be on Thursday with the new releases, which is the Centurion, by the way, which is a one-off. It will not be restocked. So if you want to get your hands on one of those, make sure you get over there and do that. So the first of the 12 holiday deals that starts right now is half off all Brickmania magazines.
Right. So we do, if you've been paying attention, last couple of years we put out a magazine about once every quarter. We have quite a few issues, and we have discontinued the print magazine just because we need the people resources to be working on other things. Each magazine, there's a lot of timeless stuff in it. So like we basically want to do is say, hey, get as many of these things out before we discontinue the printing of them. They do have like micro brick battle scenarios, lots of instructions, a lot of really, really intense history articles. So really good magazine, but they're going away, and we're going to give you an opportunity to buy some of the remaining copies at half price.
Well, and the amount of just instructions and stuff that are included in there too. I mean, if you guys have our instruction books, you know that those are pretty packed full, and imagine these as a lighter instruction book, then mixed in with some historical articles for less than a fifth of the price. So they are a dang good deal.
And they are going away. So if you want to get one, this is the best chance, best last chance. Not the last chance, but your best chance to get them. A lot of them won't be restocked once when existing copies are sold out. So get them while you can, and get them while they're a deal.
And believe it or not, that actually isn't the big awesome announcement that we were teasing at the beginning of this video. That is something I have hidden behind here, so I'm going to pull them all out right now. So Brickmaniacs, this is the epic announcement that we were waiting for, that we teased at the beginning of the video. This is the Brickmania Blitz Box Battle Pack 2020. It is a one-time exclusive holiday release. and it is awesome. It actually includes everything you see here, plus a bunch of minifigures that we're going to have Landon come in and talk about later, and a bunch of sticker packs for I think something like 27 soldiers total included. But let's start with the vehicles and just kind of go over what this whole pack includes. So do you want me to just go through the list?
Let me do a little bit of background of this.
Sure.
So we are approaching, 2020 will be the 80th anniversary of the invasion of France by Germany. So we are approaching the 20th anniversary, and we wanted to get a little bit of a jump on it by putting out a sort of a play set, if you will, of different vehicles that were in the Battle of France. You have the German army represented, the British army, and the French armies all represented. So the whole idea was to make the Blitz box, and it would be a little bit of everything. We were going to actually originally put aircraft in here too. Then we started looking at the prices, like, oh, if we stick a Stuka or one of each of the representative countries' aircraft, it would actually cost way too much.
Okay.
So we toned it back. So we still have the ground, basically the ground implements, ground elements, and we want to put a little bit of everything in here. Because we will be actually doing Blitz-related stuff all next year, but we wanted to get this first one out of the way. And I should say that all the things that we've put in here will not be kits next year. These are all one-offs that are only going to be in the box. And what you were looking at on the table are actual prototypes. So there will be printing, there'll be stickers. You'll be a lot different when you see the actual things in a few weeks when the actual kits come out. And we will actually be posting pictures of that as we get closer. But if you want to go over the models, you can let people know what they are.
So yeah, stay tuned and monitor the progress. Once again, these are all just prototypes and whatnot. So this is just kind of an announcement of the availability of the pre-sale that is going to be live on Brickmania.com. So you will be able to mark your order and make sure you get one of these, because like I said, this is only being released once and then not again, and these models will not be one-off. So the only way to get them is completely included in this. So the first thing we have is the British Vickers Light Tank MKVIC. Then we have a Panzer II Ausf C light tank, a Hotchkiss H-35 Mod 40 light infantry tank, a French 75mm MLE 9738, a German 3.7 centimeter Pak 36, and a British Ordnance QF 2-pounder. So that is all the artillery and tanks that are included in the Blitz box, and like you said, it is all based off of the beginning of World War II and the invasion of France.
So yeah, light tanks and light artillery and anti-tank guns.
When was the last time that you remember that Brickmania did a release? Because I've seen stuff in the past that have been kind of battle pack styles like this, but it has been a long time since you've been able to buy something like that includes 3 tanks in one set.
Well, we've never done it. We've done the little Barbarossa box back. It was like more than 5 years ago.
Okay.
We had a Russian tank and a German tank in it, and it's something they're popular, but they do, because there's so many different elements going on here, it does actually kind of increase the price of the overall picture. That's why we chose light tanks. You have 3 light tanks. I love the Hotchkiss.
Yeah, well, and all these look awesome, and they're all fun builds individually, so this whole box will keep you busy for a while.
Yeah, and we will actually have a normal video, so we're not going to get too far into the details. We're just basically teasing it now, because we want to get you an opportunity to get your name on one of these things by pre-ordering it now. So this will be available as of this afternoon.
Right, correct. If you are watching this video, the pre-order is available on our website. Like I said, this also comes with a whole bunch of figures and stickers. So right now we're going to bring in Lando, and he's going to go over some of the details of what else is included in the Brickmania Blitz box. So the Brickmania Blitz Box Battle Pack 2020 doesn't just come with what we have in front of here, but it also comes with 6 custom minifigures and 3 sticker packs. Here's Landon to go over a little bit more of what's included in this battle pack.
Yeah, that's right. I just finished up the artwork on Friday, actually, and so they're off to the printers. We don't have the physical copies here, but we do have a digital representation, which we will be putting up here on the screen. So first off, we have the German tank commander, then we have the French tank commander, and we have the British tank commander. So yeah, we have the 3 tank commanders with this box, and those are using just some past art and then updated a little bit with some of the flesh heads. Moving on, we have all new artwork for the minifigure officers that are coming out with this box here. So we have a German officer, we have a British officer, and we have a French officer. This French officer I'm especially excited for, because check out that hat. It is an all-new French kepi hat. So this is designed, 3D modeled, everything from the ground up here at Brickmania.
Cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. We're doing printing on top of that as well. But that's that French kepi officer hat that is
iconic.
Yeah, Lego had kind of like this slouched kepi hat prior to that for like Civil War stuff. Didn't quite do the job, so we have our own version, and I think this thing looks spot on. So, and of course, it comes with 3 stock sticker packs. So we have the World War II French Infantry Squad Pack. We have the World War II German Infantry Squad Pack, and we have the World War II British Infantry Squad Pack. So you can instantly build a giant army right out of this box, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is quite an impressive display. So there's tons included with the Brickmania Blitz box. Once again, this is a one-time release. Landon, thanks for going over the figures.
Thank you.
So this is the Brickmania Blitz Box Battle Pack 2020. It is a one-time exclusive release, and then there's also a little bit more incentive to pick this up when in pre-order too.
Right. Not only is it limited edition, so you want to be able to jump on this if you want to pull the trigger, but we are discontinuing our free shipping offer. We've had for better than a year now. I think we've offered free shipping on just about all orders, North America and select countries. And this would certainly qualify for it, but that's going away at the end of November. But if you order this now, we will still give you the free shipping. It's on. You can, when you order it now, select free shipping at checkout, and you won't have to pay an extra shipping charge. So that is one more incentive to get it now rather than wait.
So that is your reason for getting on the pre-orders and not dallying. There you go.
Well, not only that, but they won't last long.
Right. So once again, just a one-time release, the Brickmania Blitz Box Battle Pack 2020. Other than that, all the restocks are available on brickmania.com as well, and in our retail stores. So make sure to check those out. Dan, thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching.